What is up, you guys? Orlando here with the HR Record Studio. Another video tutorials for you guys today. Pretty excited because we're gonna design some reggaeton plucks. So let's do it. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. You know the drill. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. And let's jump to the tutorial right now. And pretty simple, guys. What we have here, it's basically a reggaeton song, a pretty known one already. It's by Nicky Jam and J Balvin, and we kind of recreated that pretty simply with some drums and a lead and bass. And I want you to hear this really quick. What we are actually designing today is this block that we have here. So I'm gonna play everything so you hear what we're gonna do today. Okay, so pretty simple, guys. We're gonna recreate that plug. I already did here on Anna 2, and I'm gonna teach you how to recreate that a specific plug that it's so used in reggaeton nowadays. So you can see here. So everything starts here. We're gonna start from scratch. That's the main, default sound from Anna 2, and we're gonna start designing right now. So the main area here that you need to pay attention to is the amp envelope right here. It's the place that you're gonna shape your sound. So in this case, it's a plug. So it says fast attack, fast decay as well, and really short sustain or at all, and also kind of fast release as well. So this is the main area here, ADSR. This is what you need to pay attention to because this is the shape of your sound. So right now, you see it's more of a plucky sound already. So let's want it to be like that. We don't want any sustain actually. So that's more of a plug sound. Next thing that you're gonna go to right now is a wavetable. So we're gonna pick up a sine wave. This is a pretty straightforward wave. You pretty familiar maybe with that, and it's this shape right here. That's a sine wave. And it's already sounding like what we wanted to. Okay, so I'm gonna give it two voices. It's giving more stereo sound, which is something that we want as well. And the next thing, I'm gonna go ahead and also use another wavetable here. I'm gonna go with another sine wave. Let's try to see if we find something here. Maybe. No, not that one. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. I'm gonna leave that ARP sign there. And next thing I'm gonna do, it's I'm gonna use on all those, the first one and the second one also. I'm gonna activate retrigger, so it every time it hits the note, it's gonna play once again from the beginning of the sine wave. This one as well. I'm gonna give it also 100% of velocity. If I play soft, it's gonna play softly. If I play harder, it's gonna play harder. Okay, so that's good. And I'm gonna use on 3 also a sine wave like we have selected here, and we're gonna use that one an octave lower. Gonna give it a voice. Okay, that's good. And then on sine wave 2, the phase, and I'm gonna go ahead and assign that to the G envelope. I'm gonna do something funny here, so let's try that. Right there, it's gonna give it more movement to that sine wave actually. So on the filters, pretty simple. I'm gonna select actually low pass 1, and I'm gonna play with the cutoff. That is good. So what I want to do after that is also play with the effects. So in this case, I'm gonna add a plate. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna skip it a little bit. Delay also. That's cool. I'm gonna tune down a little bit the feedback. Not so much. Just a little bit. And I'm also gonna use dynamic. I'm gonna use a compressor here. Just to compress the mids a little bit. And also the highs. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I'm gonna mix all those, but before that, I feel that something is lacking, and also I'm gonna use another waveform here, but this time on the sampler. And we have also 3 samplers here. I'm just gonna use one, and I'm gonna pick a mallet. Since this is a block, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a mallet from here, and I love this one that it's called Tropical Attack. I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna put it here in retrigger as well. What is that? Retrigger. Gonna enable the loop here. That's giving it, that attack that it's missing. And I'm gonna play with this one then. I love that sound. So it's already almost finished. The next thing I want to do is use the macros, because I want to be able to modify that pretty easily. So I'm gonna choose the cutoff. I'm gonna use that one on macro 1. I'm gonna put here cutoff. And I also want here to be able to select my delay and reverb. So here, I'm gonna put this one here on macro 2. That's gonna be my reverb. And delay, I'm gonna put that one on macro 3. Assign those controls, so no reverb or delay whatsoever. Or the specific amount of reverb that I want. And that's it. We already finished our pluck. Let's see how that sounds already. But before that, last touch is I'm gonna use a little bit of EQ. Give it a little bit there. That sounds a lot better. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you like this tutorial. Remember, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. You know the drill. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. And if you like this tutorial and you want to see more, please leave me a comment below. And until next video, guys, don't stress, do your best, be blessed, forget the rest, and see you in the next tutorial.